Hi everyone, welcome to my video on a Twitter account. Yep, people are making videos on Twitter accounts now, that's the new thing! Now, I am on Twitter a lot, if you didn't know. And I've had a few spats, had a few with this guy, escaping atheism / socialism. Now, if you didn't know, I am both an atheist and a socialist. Now, if you, but a lot of people, but I am respectful of other people's views. This guy, not so much. Now, I have lots of friends who are Christians and maybe even Catholics. I also have lots of friends who aren't socialists. I even know a few people who are mild right, who are like centrist right people. And I don't mind them. I'm okay with them. So, I do try and be respectful of other people's views. Not like any worse conservative, but even though I'm socialist, I do like having debates with my friends about politics and all that, as long as they're not bigots. This guy, not so much. Escaping atheism / socialism. Half of their tweets are just insulting atheists and socialists, and the other half is spouting out the same creationist arguments again and again and again. I'll show you in a minute because that's what this video is about. But let's just look at their bio first. Defender of the historic Catholic Church. A lot of other Christians won't like this guy, Ben. We're making America great again. You should really take that off your bio. No one wants that on your bio anymore. We're also exposing ideological atheism. What is ideological atheism? Oh, it isn't a thing. Okay. Now, okay, now, let's see their pinned tweet to start with. BLM Antifa / cultural Marxists will begin to martyr Christians. Mark my words. They will begin by desecrating churches, cathedrals / places of worship, and then they will start to attack Catholics / Christians. Mark my words. Let's just say this in. BLM martyr Christians. Because it's nearly a year after. Nothing! Yay! And it's been nearly a year! How dumb. Here's their first tweet, which has got them to make a video. We have broken your atheism. Who are they talking about? Who are they talking about, yeah? Who? Please tell me who these people are talking about. We have broken your atheism? No! Whose atheism have you broken? Because I just struggle to think of how this account can break anyone's atheism. And once we go down with tweets, you'll see this more and more clearly. The study of science presupposes numerous assumptions that can't be scientifically verified. Wait, what? This is already contradictory in this sentence. It says the study of science presupposes numerous assumptions. That's exactly what science is! Scientifically verified. What? And it doesn't presuppose numerous assumptions. Name one. For example, does name one. For example, the laws of logic, the trustworthiness of our cognitive and perceptual abilities, the possibility of truth, abstract entities such as numbers, just to name a few. Please tell me how these are numerous assumptions that aren't scientifically verified. The laws of logic are scientifically verified. The trustworthiness of our cognitive and perceptual abilities. Yeah, of course. The possibility of truth. We know truth exists. I exist. That's the truth. You exist. That's the truth. There's a ceiling in my room. That's the truth. You don't need to do this. Now. Now. Now, here we go. Breaking! Atheists have published their long-awaited reasons for rejecting God. Okay, let's just see this here. Joseph Heller. I hate God and I hate life. And the closer I come to death, the more I hate life. Just saying. It says, this guy, Joseph Heller, I don't even know who he is. Is he an atheist? He is. He's agnostic, actually. What? Okay, he says, I hate God and I hate life. That's understandable. And the closer I come to death, the more I hate life. You know what? He's agnostic, for one. And also, he didn't list any reasons why he's an atheist. He says that he hates life, and who wouldn't? Okay? I hate life. I'm pretty sure the majority of you here hate life as well. He did not list that as a reason why he's atheist. He just said he hates God and he hates life. Dear atheists, with all due respect... Yeah, you definitely reflect on literally all your tweets. I don't think you actually study the evidence for the bodily resurrection of Jesus. The Case for the Resurrection of Jesus book. Advertising books. I think that it's okay to write books like these. And this is like an advertisement or something. 5 stars. Of course you give it 5 stars. I'm pretty sure I would give it 1. I have seen no convincing evidence for a supernatural event. And I likely never will. Periodic reminder of the resurrection of Jesus is not an isolated historical event. It came with a religious and historical context and an event that occurred at the combination of Jesus' ministry. Then why isn't there more evidence for it than an old book? There we go. The universe we observe has precisely the is we should expect there is at the bottom to have no design, no purpose, no evil, no God, but pitiless indifference. Richard Dawkins, anti-theist atheist. I think a case can be made that faith is one of the world's great evils, comparable to the smallpox virus but harder to eradicate. Obviously, I disagree with what this guy is saying. And honestly, Richard Dawkins is an idiot. He is a douchebag. He is a whore. He annoys me a lot. Okay? Okay, people just say that he's a prophet of atheism. No, I'm pretty sure most atheists have turned against him once he came out as transphobic. Now, this universe. Now, I would say that this is way too far and not the true thing. And this book, again, is just one atheist. Richard Dawkins' views definitely don't reflect every atheist. And I disagree, especially because it says faith is comparable to the smallpox virus. Are you kidding me? Nah, I wouldn't definitely not say so in a million years. I didn't know that women have a right to kill a baby. Where does it say that women have a right to abort their babies in the Constitution? Civil law is based on natural law, itself based on God's nature. I've said this before. Even if you give ultimate sentience to the fetus. Yeah? Yeah? Even if it was 100% a baby, I would still not make abortion illegal. I will go with you that it's immoral, but I still will not support banning abortion. A lot of people are with me. A lot of people who identify as pro-life say themselves that they are also pro-choice. They think that they shouldn't ban abortions. Hunter Avallone, for example, is one of these people who says this. Now, if we do ban abortions, unsafe abortions will rise a lot. And if they rise, then it will cause more deaths of women and fetuses. And fetuses who you are granting life to. So honestly, banning abortions will do more harm than good. No matter how much life you grant to the fetus. No matter how much. If they were totally alive, if they were a god, still would not support abortion being banned. Because it would just cause more mayhem. The rise of a new atheism, along with the typical hateful atheist that spews as propaganda and rhetoric, is a direct reaction to how Christian philosophy has won the day. I've got now weird here. He is so basically ironic because he keeps complaining about the typical hateful atheist when basically 90% of what he posts is just being a typical hateful creationist, being a typical hateful Christian. And it says it's a direct reaction to how Christian philosophy has won the day. What? No. And what is new atheism? I've been asking this for ages. What is new atheism? Please tell me in the comments below, because I still don't know what it is. And what differentiates new atheists from typical hateful atheists? If only atheists wanted to ban abortions the way they want to ban common sense. He posts so many things about tweets about abortion that you will never be lost for them. Periodic reminder. He says periodic reminders all the time. Periodic reminder that if you admire the work of new atheists regarding the subject of religion, you are totally ignorant. If you have actually watched any atheists on YouTube, any at all, not me, because I've only uploaded like 2 videos about atheism so far, including this one, but people like Gollus Engineer, Pelagia, Shannon Q, Vice Rhino, all those great people. You never tweet about them, so I'm guessing not. And I don't know if they're aware of you. Just said liberals demand gun control, save lives, both pro. I'm skipping all these retweets because this is basically on the account itself and not lifenews.com or anything. If it wasn't for the Catholic Church, many of you atheists wouldn't even know how to read. You would be playing in the dirt while the Catholic Church develops modern science and scientific method. This is using the argument from authority again. Now, it was the culture. Roman Catholics, Catholicism was the culture back then. That's why all these people are Catholic. And I like how Galileo is there because the Catholics did not like him whatsoever. Christianity prevents the scientific process. No shit. I agree with that statement completely. Why? Yes, there are a lot of Christian scientists, but take Galileo for an example. His work was like, right. It is a myth that Darwin was the first one to discover evolution. Evolution was way discovered before then. But every time it was discovered, it was discredited by the church, so these accounts are very lesser known. People were just so indoctrinated that they forgot about what they were going on for. This is a quote, a bit of science distances one from God, but much science nears one to him. The more I study nature, the more I stand amazed at the work of the Creator. Is this just the look of the trees argument again? There we go. There's one. Dear atheism. Atheism is not a lack of belief. Yes, it is. Atheism is the belief that God does not exist. You therefore need to justify it. God, belief is a belief that God does. Academic sources unanimously answer no. I can see a lot more encyclopedias or something just saying the opposite of this. It is not. Even though there are some atheists who do believe this here. I mean, Is the belief that God does not exist? No. This isn't true at all. Atheism is the lack of belief or disbelief in a god or gods. So it's both. Fact of the day. Some extreme atheists will call your employer and try to get you fired. A large portion of internet atheists harass and insult. We Christians call you out, and now you guys are playing the selective moral outrage game. Classic. As if you've never harassed people on the internet before. As if you've never harassed people. I will grant there is some atheists who have seen on Twitter or internet in general who do harass and insult. But they harass and insult atheists themselves all the time. So they cannot say anything. The word is that Trump will start his own social media company in a few months. We plan on moving to that and leaving Twitter. No more censorship. Remember, without God, all is permissible. That's and that's how we got safe spaces. Atheism is the problem. I don't see how atheism led to Trump getting banned from Twitter. Trump getting banned from Twitter was his own fault. The insurrection, yeah? If Trump makes his own social media company and escaping atheism moves, yeah, that would be fantastic. Because and I look forward to the way where escaping atheism gets off Twitter. Because Twitter is better off without them.